they'll take care of business here on Nuke, and we'll see Mirage. Even that one, they had one loss this year on the map, and that was the first game they played against Heroic at Blast Groups. So an incredible run that they've had in 2023.
They look a little more alive, Vitality did, towards the end of Anubis, so let's see if they can bring that in early. Not too early, the pistol coming through clean for Monte. Nice shot for ZywOo, hits the double dink, but he's getting rounded by Demka, who was a monster last map. ZywOo got to put him to bed, he cannot.
Vitality, they've always
got a
been
17
good,
win streak.
17 wins in a row.
They're not going to lose. That would be a monstrous upset, right? It's one thing to do it on Anubis, one thing to catch them sleepy, but like, Vitality woke up at the end of that map, now we're in their home map. They're a team that love to punish Pig, and they didn't do that today. I guess, Monte, this isn't their greatest map, but you know, like you said on the desk, Overpass could have been a spicier pick for Vitality. No, they just went with a comfort, a home choice. And so, should be fine, right?
Yes, but one thing for Monte here, they only played it 2 times. They've lost to Rooster in their Pro League group, and they've won 1 map since online. I wanted to see do some weird stuff on this map.
Like what?
Because,
how weird?
You know, go for some uncharacteristic setups, some stacks, some timed pushes, right? Try to make the game not make sense a little bit. Because Vitality has such an advantage on the map, right? And they can adapt to almost anything. And if you do things sort of step by step, that's where they're going to be able to read the game well and be 1 step ahead of you. We'll see now this round becomes interesting.
Yeah, Samdai Young wants to try and make it a little bit easier for himself. Tries his hand at a...
All right.
He did play with Simple.
True.
Ooh, fast play out the door. 5-7 will wrestle back. Krasnal, and a bit of help from Magisk, brings this into a 3-on-3. Apex holding on to the lobby wrap round. If he gets rewarded with this kill, and he will, that should be safe. It should be locked in. Spinks holding on to the heavens, has support from in the site. Bro does get a little deeper than maybe they were ready for, but Apex deals with him. And so now I'm not that worried. Samdai Young is a dead man.
Should be very worried Harris placed the Zeus. Go on, lad. Oh, outside the hut Zeus. Well, they've been rushing, so it makes sense. But he's also solo A. They're playing Yard. Benefit of this is if Vitality spot the 4 heaven, they run hut. Maybe. Whoa. Now they probably can work out that that's a Zeus. And they go ramp. Zeus skins when? We all know they're coming.
Soon, if I had to guess. Soon.
Soon.
Ooh, hang on. The fast rotate up in a heaven. That's a kill for these USPs. I hoped it was going to be cooler, but they get farmed out. They all get traded out. And Vitality are looking primed and ready to go 3-1 up. Monte going to have that first buy available in the next. And there will be, to the penny, just enough money for Warrior to bring out an AWP glass cannon if he wants to.
That's really successful for Monte, you know, to get 2 kills, especially Demka with the MAC-10 as well. Vitality has money in the bank, so they can do something more explosive here, more risky if they wish so. Or maybe just a more standard round towards Yard, perhaps anticipating no AWP because of the economy.
Oh, double swing outside, but it's Apex to open. Samdai Young dead. Not a good start for Krasnal either, as he is headshot on the spam back in main. Bringing him down a half. This is a rough way for the round to have started. They're having to make up for a lost Samdai Young outside, so they've drawn in a second player there. Waro's moved over and has Krasnal helping from main, but with 2 out in the yard, you're weaker elsewhere on the map. the speed that Monte can respond is a little bit slower. So
Wow.
Bro had to deliver a play like that as Vitality looked to challenge ramp. He was the only line of defense, and he's just put down 3 Vitality players, and he's still looking for more. Bro, 4 kills in the round, and it's only Apex left.
This guy's the real deal. Boros 2.0 right now. I mean, it's high standards, but Bro is filling those shoes pretty damn well. Plant would be nice, but he's going to get caught running into the smoke. So, Monte, hold on.
You can see the money is emptied for Vitality, and Monte as well would have to equal if they lose this round, so a crucial round, a swing round as we call them.
And a slow build for Vitality as they wait back in the lobby. Re-smoke at the door locks out that early fight for the time being. Monte have early dropped a man down towards Secret, so they will be able to get that info that the yard is clear. Young can collect that a little bit later. For now, they're still having to dedicate a fair few resources outside. And once more, Bro, that leaves him kind of alone. Over towards ramp. Just now, Waro has peeled back over from outside all the way to hell. So he will be here to lend a helping hand in time.
Bro makes the right call. He could have re-swung. He chooses not to. Playing safer down B with Young, who baits from window, making noise. Bro still is committed. He still wants a couple of kills out of this position. Maybe playing the fade.
That's the why still with the molly.
Good timing. Filters him through the smoke side. Bro's waiting. Vitality should wait that molly out. It doesn't matter which side they push. Just make sure you do it when Monte could be, or when Vitality could be anywhere, not just chokehold. It's 1 kill. Bro sprays. He gets a double, but Young falls as well. It's coming at a cost. The retake is on as Monte get rid of the lurker. Bomb is planted.
Apex up on the rafters. Magisk blows off the door. Gonna give him an open sight line here onto these 2 players back at Decon. Magisk finds them both, but he will now have to pick it up in the clutch. Just getting out through the double door. Magisk left in the 1v1. Waro 2K is the man to beat. Moving into the site. Waro is clean with it. And Magisk dealt with on the towards B. Gives you a great position to fight from in the 1v1. And so Waro kind of needed the immediate snappy kill, and luckily enough, that's exactly what he gets.
Oh, he's stuck now. He's screwed.
He's still always good for at least 1, and this time it's so much more than that. He doesn't die at ramp, puts up the kill that's needed, tags them in the smoke, buys time for his teammates to rotate in and lock Vitality out of the ramp room.
5 alive.
A flawless round for Monte. And the lead taken on their CT side.
I'm never going to get worried that Vitality can't win this game, but we're getting all the looks that Monte are planning to be competitive on Nuke.
I think just the one thing that was a little bit weird to me was in the previous gun round, Vitality doesn't really do anything on yard, even though they had the smokes to at least try to smoke screen, you know, what they're trying to do. So it was easy for Monte to rotate, even when they were getting the entry kills on ramp, Vitality, and now you see another buy where it's iffy, but this time Flamesy gets the entry kill.
Important kill for him to get. I think it's just important for him to try and build back into the series more than anything. Was struggling a lot back on Anubis, but you feel like here on Nuke he should be a lot more comfortable. Spinks is at least finding success with that ramp kill, and Apex could get rewarded, but hearing the footsteps. Hang on.
Hello? Oh, dear.
Now he's been spotted. That gets really awkward for Apex. Back of Garage. And a 3v3 bestowed upon Monte. Can they pull this round back? This had all the makings of Vitality being the ones to take it. Monte are locked out of lower. They're having to take a lengthy rotate all the way through Secret.
Don't go now. Oh, it's a bait. Sure, they've got the info. They know where Flames is. They need this kill ASAP as they come in from Secret. That flash forces the AWP to fire. Flames with his back covered by ZywOo, and Denka known about as well. Krasnal tries to help, but this goes from bad to worse. 2v2 with not much time for Monte. They might have to call it off. Surprised Demke even shows as much as he does down the vent there just to get the info, but they wanted a distraction. It's not enough. Vitality convert the post plant, and that's despite Apex dying outside with nothing. Felt like he had a gap
of results in that round there. He was able to find Bro at ramp, but we've seen it go the other way. So I want to see if Monte are able to shut Spinks out, or else, or if he'll still find that normal impact.
Very defaulty here for Vitality. 4 players in lobby holding about as passive as you can with this amount of players here.
And this is almost the exact same utility they had left in that gun round earlier where they just decided to go ram. So this time around, I think we will see a smoke wall outside before they try to go anywhere further.
Oh, do they peek too early? No. Mora doesn't get a shot that connects, and Apex eats some util damage, but will be able to cross. Molly is nice for Monte.
The smokes might pass by the time. Yeah, down now, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
They won't have time to cross secret.
Got to fight for this one, but Monte aren't actually fighting behind this. They do double Molly. They tuck back in. Oh! He still gets the kill. Could have been 2. Coulda, shoulda, wasn't. Demke at the back of the site. 2 on 4 now. Monte holding on despite that huge mistake. It might just be... Vitality are broken from that. No bomb plant. Like, this is competitive. This is impressive. So there's not a sleepy Vitality on the opening map anymore. There's no excuses. They have to win this map. Or they join the long list of teams whose global offensive run ends with a sour note.
Oh. Yeah, and the thing that's, dude, it feels like Monte just really switched on individually, right? Like you had Demke with that phenomenal opening map, but moments of brilliance from the likes of Bro, from Waro, his AWP. So Monte are in great form. There's no denying it, and it's another opener from this Waro AWP into Bro back at ramp. If he gets away with another multi-kill here, I don't know. I'm more than nervous for Vitality at that point.
They bail because they lose Spinks. They wanted to B split quick with the rotation cutoff, but now they have to mid-round instead. And ZywOo might be the guy Vitality need in this moment. Oh, pixel gap is just enough. ZywOo gets pressured. He still makes it to Garage though, but can this other player escape? Young just does. Spotted on the way out. ZywOo ready to finish the job. But this is getting uncomfortable right now. Monte make a re-aggressive move in the ramp. They clear lobby. And they're about to realize very soon that Vitality are all outside.
That's a little bit of the kinky stuff I wanted to see from Monte. 3 guys, re-aggressive ramp. ZywOo does find the timing on SDY, so let's see now what the adjustment is for Monte.
Well, now they know that Monte know it's a no-off, and no one knows where it's going to go, as Vitality have heaven control and outside, but that's not much in the grand scheme. They can't split. They might just have to go ramp to B, and Krasnal, who got a kill in T-spawn, is there in time. He whiffs the shot down the vent. Magisk is ready. He can't get the first play, but he's cooled that along, presumably, and he can get the second and maybe even the third. Do they go up with this? 20 seconds, they have to commit. Bro still has a chance to win the round, but just loses the timing, goes back for more. Bro has to win the round right here, right now, and he might have done it. Bombs loose, there's no one close. Bro sees something, he calls for support. This is a mess right now. They're not gonna get the plant, they're not gonna win the round. Monte have done it. That's gotta be it.
This shot out of Waro's AWP, not able to start this one off with that early 5v4, but he had a chance for it, and the second time's no better. It'll be Demke to get it. Result still the same for Monte. 5v4 up against this hero gun. Spinks with that. And he's hoping. Crack open the top site out from the door, but re-smoke in their face. The util from Monte's been annoying if you're Vitality. It feels like it's constantly uprooting you here. That AK has not been given room to get involved. There's been no easy route, no easy path. And so Vitality just keep waiting for the doors to open to this top site here. But Monte aren't going to give them anything for free. 40 seconds, there's still a smoke on Waro. He can lock off one of these angles when this push tries to come through in the final 30 seconds. In at the vent, smoke dropped at main. He does have a teammate trapped in here with him, but that can work in their favor. They can use this as a bait and switch. Demka can end the whole round right now. 2 kills and the third. Demka is on for the ace. Not gonna get it, one shy. But he does more than enough for Sumdai Young to come in and mop up that round for Monte.
A bit ballsy, but I like it. Works perfectly. Monte now, how many rounds is this in a row, Harry?
It's 4 in a row, Yanko.
4 in a row and 7 out of the last 8. So Vitality struggling to find some answers here on Nuke. And it's tough, right? When the opponents are feeling it, when they're playing with a lot of confidence, when they're hitting their shots.
I love how casual LMVT always is. He's just like leaning back in his chair, giggling along.
And probably the most difficult thing is that Bro is playing so well. Because when you add on top of that the anchor doing a great job, and especially ramp on Nuke, because you might try to throw some misdirection and then explode on ramp, right? But if he's always good for a couple of kills and staying alive or buying time, then you've just spent a whole lot of utility to not much effect.
We saw that round the Sphinx tried to vent dive and Bro's on ramp, and Vitality had to cancel after Waro got the opener. He's looking for another one as well. Oh, the flash got him and they saw that. So who knows what he's up against. Can Waro escape? Does he even want to? Feigning with the smoke. He's on his way out, but he looks for a kill here. Random ramp timing, it's what you wanted, Yanko. Bro gets aggressive, and he finds that kill. Waro follows up, and Monte immediately disappear. They bait and switch. They leave Krasnal and Radio. That does mean A is open for the taking, but Sumdai Young, 1 kill in this position would be enough to set Monte up for a late round.
Gets on the top part. But Sphinx is out already. Bro dead on the rafters. He gets an early warning to Sumdai Young. And timing to readjust up on the hot roof, and now just ZywOo 1 on 3. Lobby taken away, and Waro bearing down upon him with the AWP.
Over more default round and they can get the timing on them, and that's exactly what happens. So now you see Vitality, no more half buys, straight into another buy, and the frustration also visible.
It's not the team I thought that would break the 17 map winning streak, and they haven't yet. But they're making an awfully good case for it right now. More smokes outside, more foolery here, and Waro confirms this immediately. No one is pushing, no one is making a move. Except Waro, who has 5 players trapped in lobby. They want to go for an upper hit. They're going to hear the nades off the roof. They know what's coming. Can Waro stop it? Missed shot. He's going to reset. That's fine. His team know what Vitality wanted to do. Now that the jig is up, do they commit? It looks like they will.
Gonna follow through with it. Gonna stick to their guns. Battling in. They deal with Krasnal and Demka. Bro up in the heavens. Good for the first kill, but surely this can't be a Monte round. 2 on 3. Waro dead. Back in main. And Bro... Oh, a damn near legendary game out of this guy, but this should have been the round for Bro! So close!
I think it was just not the round. Double digits still on the offer here. Monte, Waro is just absolutely manhandling them right now. Up and over the smoke, crossing red, picking door, dropping B. He's been everywhere. Sumdai Young gets caught down lower, sneaking into ZywOo's angle, and now it's ZywOo's bomb site perhaps. Bro's trying to rotate quick. Does he want to commit with this? He trusts in his aim right now. Moving out beside the window. Committed for a kill, swinging onto ZywOo. He'll find that frag. Can he live long? Doesn't look like it. Magisk goes for the trade, and that opens up a plant. Vitality getting something at the end of the half.
Yeah, but there's been a flank activated about 15, 20 seconds ago. They were so hot on the heels of Vitality, but Magisk with that swing knocks out 2, and it's so cleanly done. Spink spots the last going down the vents, and Demka is living on a timer, and that timer expires. Vitality
from Bro and Waro 2K. Can Vitality come back? Will they come back, Yanko?
I think they will. I think they did just enough with those 2 rounds at the end of the first half, but let's see. Monte has proved us wrong before.
They said Paris would be one-off, a fluke, a lucky run. Monte want to make it clear it's more than that. Oh. But maybe. Maybe not.
Not a bad way for this to start, huh? Apex dead in the heart after 1, but he did what he had to do in the round. 1 for 1 from Apex is fine. Monte, 2 versus 4. They're going to group up over towards ramp. It's Krasnal and Demq left up in this one. Magisk jiggling, and he gets that info and immediately falls off down the ramp. They will give chase in behind him. Magisk has support now. Spink swings open the door. Monte are in pursuit. They're trying to chase down these players on the extremities, and the 2v4 turns to a 2v2 in the blink of an eye. ZywOo, right place, but missed shots from ZywOo. It's only Spinks left. 1v2, and he's got to come up the vent.
Not like this. Not like this, Vitality.
And he should be screwed here. There's no way he should survive this. He's going to be given a little bit of room to get up the vent. They've given him that at least, but Spinks, he's got to do this. Looking the wrong way. Demka finds it.
Who could have seen that coming?
I know, it's mad, isn't it? 17 wins.
You could have seen that.
And it might all be about to get away from them.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh!
That's okay. Well, okay.
And he was the sole outside player, so this forces the immediate push from Monte towards ramp. Let's see if they can get some B-side control before the rotations come in, before the walls close in around them.
Second player rotated down lower, but lower side's already taken. Monte have got this space in double door, and they're playing everyone around it. 1 kill from Krasnal. The MAC-10 just throwing into the corridors, and Demka's going to keep it in Monte's favor. Apex had 1 nice scout shot in this round. He's going to need 2 more now. Tries his hand at the no-scope again. But
3B Vitality have to once again pull a monstrous comeback. Magisk is putting his deagle to use in this game, but winning the eco, that's a whole different... Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's easy. 3 on ramp, another deag should end it. But we've seen 2v5s before. This is a nice angle for Spinks in the open. It won't be hard clearing this. And they're focused on health. Whoa! Demka! Okay, blink and you miss it. This game is cursed.
Dude, this has been the story now for Vitality on both maps, and I know this is another round where they only have pistols, so the 5v3 is a lot harder to convert, a lot harder to hold on to. But they've had rounds like this get away from them constantly, it feels like. They just need one to go their way, and it still could with this backstab from ZywOo and a kill in at the door. Flames actually killed ZywOo, and so now he's got to deliver in the 1v1. Krasnal running at him, and he'll lock it in with the MAC-10.
An eco, but another 5v3 situation. Monte played it so well. Krasnal as well, just hiding outside, expecting, you know, someone to try to gain some ground and freezing on ramp, slow peeking it.
Ooh. Okay, take that. You take that if you're Vitality. Maybe it can set you up for something.
I mean, Envoro had a horrible start to the second half. He got 1 tapped by ZywOo in the pistol round, killed by a scout through a smoke from Apex, and then 1 deagged by Magisk.
Not exactly been able to keep up his antics from the first. But maybe we have something here for Vitality. So we can see over the smoke. If They cross secret. He will know. Oh, he's in the open, but no punish from Warro, who needs that trade. It won't happen. Spinks is here to stop it. Warro did get the shot off. And into Garage goes Krasnal.
Right.
Their
It
aim
can't
is
happen again.
unmatched
Oh
right
my
now. They're
God.
not missing. Another headshot from Bro. A 2v2 from a 2v4 in an instant.
And it just feels like every time the Vitality are in this position where they have the man advantage, they get it to some 4v2 that feels like it should be a lock-in. The heroics are always there for Monte. If this is another 2v4 down the tail end of this series, that destroys Vitality. They can't keep coming back from these.
Still got the bomb, but this timing, he's going to get swung and nowhere to look. But at Magisk's monitor, 1v2, he might just have to reposition Heaven. They're almost forced to go A. If they want to go B, it's got to be Vent. It's got to be 5 seconds ago. Magisk can win this to dropping the bomb right now. Can he find that timing? Are they ready for him? They look the wrong way. Bomb is loose. Magisk waits for the plant. Will he stick? Will he fake? It's a mind game, and Magisk comes in with a clutch. Vitality stay above water.
Still considering it's Nuke and it's not one of their best maps, so let's see if is this a fast round, a hot rush, or something a little bit slower.
Ooh,
A vent dive.
Down the vent. I don't think the info comes in. Sure, you're aware of the possibility. Zywo's gone hunting. Demka fakes it out as Zywo caught dropping out of the vent. Looks to commit to the fight. He won't get given it. Bro cuts off Spinks' head. Zywo still has this 1v1 that he does not want to engage in. They'll come to him from outside, crossing fast and crossing loud. Zywo does get a reposition off. Flames? What? They knew he was there. Unaware, uncommunicated, and unsuspected. Monte appearing in B in numbers.
Zywo's support, he's not alone in the B site hold, but he only gets the one and done. Everyone is here for Vitality. Everyone is here.
Glock.
They could get the bomb right now, but the Glock finds another. Krasnal, a second kill. Mag is tucked in up on the silo, and they just leave now. They just leave. They go up A. They bypass Magisk, and he's somehow got to cook up a 1v3 clutch here.
Glock. Timeout really if Vitality starts mounting a comeback, but we'll see. They just won that previous round after a timeout, so maybe this is what helps them close the game out.
Monte just have to play tight. You know, we've seen even Vitality make these rounds interesting, but it's the closing it that has been the problem. So Monte, this isn't a stack. Okay, Warro again just nails Flamesy on the smoke spam.
I think that was the one smoke Vitality had.
And it comes back to bite them. We missed the wall outside, but it's not the end of the world. Monte is still holding. Vitality spot it outside with a deagle. Monte don't want to do nothing in this round. They need a plan at the minute mark. And just waltzing into A might be that very plan, but well defended. Well supplemented as well. Lots of util comes in, and 40 seconds they go.
Oh, Demka falls first at the hands of Flames. They know he's up close on Tetris.
Oh,
there's a lot of bodies in this top side right now. This is getting awkward for Monte. They're getting churned up in the door. The pistols look to do it. Vitality come in swing.
Wake.
Listen to Apex there, right? He's trying to say, like, this is it now. You know, like, this is where we pull the game back. He's hoping that this round will inspire a little bit of confidence down the ranks. Vitality need a bit more to go their way, and Zywo tries to provide. Oh, it's Apex instead, taking matters into his own hands. The captain gets left.
He really was poorly executed by Monte. I don't think they completed the wall outside, really, and maybe they just wanted to explode A, but the smoke from Flamesy really bought time, and then when Monte had to sort of adjust in the mid-round, it wasn't really great. I mean, we saw a lot of mollies come out and some flashes, but it didn't really scale towards the site. You know, they were sort of just jiggling, peeking fights, and that's always a recipe for disaster in these rounds. And I think Hugo, you know, the big point as well, no more timeout. So they'll have to figure it out on their own, and I can almost guarantee you won't see a timeout from Vitality unless something happens when they're about to lose the game and then Zonic wants to call it, because he understands at this point taking a timeout would no matter how much he thinks it could benefit his team, it would probably benefit Monte much more. Without LMBT being able to help them in this situation, I think they're going to struggle for some solutions on their T side.
Vitality are churning now. Now the wheels are turning.
Are quite liberal with them is because the effect that LMBT has is normally felt pretty hard, you know? Like, I feel like Monte often win rounds on the back of tactical timeouts. LMBT is very experienced, has a lot of ideas, likes to weigh in on how he thinks the round should look to play out. And so with that element gone, does that give Vitality a bit of an edge to try and make the comeback happen?
And much like the anti-eco that Monte lost, that kick-started this comeback, this round's looking pretty lifeless. They're doing late smokes out of spawn, but no real direction. They're waiting for Vitality to make a move, and as they look away from ramp, well, wouldn't you know, they get curious. Pushed up very deep. They're not going for it, but as soon as anything activates, Vitality can start to clear lobby. Now they go as Monte take outside, so they're going to have quick info about the lobby position. Only Demka awaits in this spot. He's got Spinks in the door, ahead of the door, playing the waiting game, and just clears it out. And now Vitality know what's up. Monte, there's no surprises in this round, and there's no guarantees they'll even make it down the smokes. Lots of damage done on Magisk spam, and Zywoo's already set up. So from positions, Vitality, a very good spot to be in.
You pushed lobby, saw no one there other than Demka, and then you saw the outside smokes, so you know that this is where
3B.
Monte have to be. Now you hear them running around. Vitality have got everyone down in this lower site. They line up for Magisk, and for Waro, this is a round that will be forgotten about. Dead in the vent. A gusto that was behind a lot of these Monte rounds feels like it's been stripped away in the last few rifles we've seen.
I'd love to see some pace out of spawn. You know, do they have those top XX? They're doing one now, it's just a little delayed. They're burning out Flames' position. They're gonna go.
One kill from Flames, top of the rafters. It's actually Spinks to lock that in. And yeah, man, this top site does not get off to a good start. Locked out by Vitality. Shut down, and as they try to go ramp, no respite here. Magisk continues farming up Monte players. Demka, a dead man on this swing. As good as he's been, Zywoo.
That was a round they really had to win, and it ruined their economy on one hand. It also, you know, started the comeback sooner for Vitality. So here now it's getting more difficult. You can see the confidence of the Vitality players getting more aggressive positions.
Oh,
But Demka won't be fooled by that.
That's a real nice feeling. That's the first time since they've kind of hit this no return point of 13 rounds that they've started one of these in a 5v4 that goes untraded.
if Monte can win the game from this position, that's even more impressive than just stomping Vitality, I think, because you've lost your, like you said, your gusto, you lost your pace, and still you can close it? Well, that's under question. Waro catches Flames on a re-swing, trying to get his confidence back, but it digs Vitality a deeper hole. Jump across.
Apex is making like a bit of a move here. He played all the way back in spawn, and he's not even needed anymore as Magisk comes out of heaven. So forget I was talking about him. That's the bomb dropped out in the yard. Magisk holding on, ready to manipulate these rotates as they move in, trying to take hell away. It's whether or not they're ready for Apex. That second man back in the spawn. He's looking the wrong way. And so now they know Zywoo's on upper. They know where this last player is, but with 20 seconds left, their hands are tied. They go to Zywoo!
Buying weapons again and again and keep that pressure up, but that's another good gamble by Vitality. They left ramp completely open. You know, Zywoo tucked in rafters, Apex towards CT spawn, and Magisk on heaven, and that's just very difficult for Monte to, first of all, expect and then even adjust on the fly, and Zywoo gets it done in the 1v2 in the end.
Can they steamroll B? Because right now there's no lower rotates. You kind of need the spam kill here if you're Vitality. They have no one even close to position. Zywoo can't over-rotate with AWP. He can only spot from ramp, and he's staying on that angle. If Monte open the door, they have so much real estate. So Magisk throws himself through to fight window again. He's done it once more. A multi for Magisk in the B site. Zywoo gets a re-peek, and one by one they come crumbling down as Apex will close with 5 alive and 14 on the board. Monte's rounds monstrous upset might just be denied.
Yeah.
And then to lose against Pistols and probably now lose this close game, you know, that's a much difficult scenario to recover mentally from.
You have to live with the knowledge that you had this victory right there for the taking up against no money for your opponent and all the room in the world, and you couldn't do it. Now you have to live with that as you head in to a third map if Vitality have their way.
And that's not even talking about the effect that has for Vitality, knowing that you remind yourself that you are the best in the world, that you can win these games from hard positions. Magisk gets aggressive again. Demka gets delivered at 5v4, but they threw this away last time in the ZywOo 2v1. This time ZywOo wants to play earlier. He's got it cornered, and it still doesn't matter. Monte will make this 30 rounds unless we have something uncharacteristic from Flamesy. 8 and 20 alone on the A site. They will get rid of him with ease. Demka goes big mode in this round. And Apex, aside from a ninja defuse, I don't see a way in. And neither do Monte. 14 apiece.
Yeah, more than enough money for Vitality, but let's see now, Monte. That's gonna feel good, okay? We can still do this.
Yeah, at this point, you might have your second win because you finally break through this 7-round streak that Vitality were on.
That's not what Demka wanted, by the way. He wanted to play behind the vent, but the smoke didn't put out the molly, and he had to change it on the fly. This is all unplanned right now. Thank goodness he doesn't go the other way, because ZywOo is awaiting. And they know someone's down vent.
This is really awkward for Vitality too.
I just have to focus on upper.
I think a smoke wall needs to come out outside, right? So then Vitality needs to worry about them teaming up with Demka, and that's gonna cause some rotations, and we see now smokes coming out. So let's see what the reaction is from Vitality here.
Considering this was all in the chaos, Monte are doing well to try and turn it to their advantage at least.
Oh, getting an upper stack and a flash ready. You're going to walk out door. Good luck. He comes swinging before it pops.
Flames, you've got to do it. This is going to be his moment. Got to be the Flames spray down, and he can't get more than one. Dead back at the door. Krasnal knocks out Apex. Monte might be about to hit 15. ZywOo and Magisk. 2 left up against it. Only one from Magisk, and then ZywOo can't do it. Waro locks him out, and it's
against any yard aggression, because that might be an adjustment from Vitality. The lack of info yard was stifling their rotations.
Well, this is it. It's what it's all come down to for Monte. The best opportunity you're going to get to win this match and to break the winning streak, to dethrone world's #1. 30 rounds. ZywOo starts B with a ludicrous pace. Pushed all the way up to Secret and then some. Delayed smokes, perhaps. I think Krasnal's lining something up in spawn. He won't opt for it. He leaves the smoke outside. It has been other players throwing this wall, often some Young, but he's pushed out further. Krasnal will get that lineup in. It's wide smoke. ZywOo will still be able to peer behind them. He waits for this lurker. Some Young, a crucial kill to find. He won't even opt for it. ZywOo plays for back red as Monte set up A. The sooner they go, the better this is. A site is weak right now.
Flames has had a horrific series here, and on top of the hut, he will be in the spotlight one more time before this game is through. Re-smoking at the doors. Vitality stifle the A play. 20 more seconds added on to the safety of this top site, but the Monte hit is still coming.
Apex is still scared ramp. They're not even convinced right now. There is still a world. There is still a way.
Spinks with a swing out from main. Spots a couple back at the door. Molly in the doorway. Monte don't really have a choice. They've got to go through that. Smoke drop.
No way.
2 kills, 3. A bro adds another to the tally. Apex at the back of the site is run down, and it's only ZywOo left. 1 on 4. Monte about to do it, and it might be Waro. Knife pulled. Falls to the 5-7. But for ZywOo, the game as he was known in CSGO, this guy, a 1v4 turn, 1 on 3. They're asking way too much of ZywOo, surely. This is mad. He just saw the back. He knows he's got this one on a platter. 1 kill, but dropping in spells the end for Vitality. And Monte picked this up.